Honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rikah Kudash, and double honor to the men of Great Millstone that's out there on the highway and byway pushing His truth through the spirit of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, also pushing the truth for the worldwide internet, reaching the elect to put them out of a two-thirds state of mind so that we can be beamed up on the chair of salvation to live in the kingdom with King David and the supreme King Almighty Yahweh Shai, which he has the title of command, authority, and rulership over heaven and earth. Those title was given to Yahweh Shai by his father Yahweh. Also, I'm not a member of GMS, but I believe GMS has 100% truth of the Bible. To the Akim and Aqua, which are the men and women that are listening on continuing faith in Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, keep praying and repenting, and keep the laws and commandments to the best of your ability, as it states in John 14:15. If ye love me, keep my commandment. Also, Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandment, for this is the whole duty of man. What you see here is an image of a child, um, his a child and his father. Let's go there. This is on the we call my screen sheet or whatever, screen cover on my tablet. Showing the father kissing his son, and pretty much it symbolized us being in the kingdom that we are not going to have no more worries about watching over our children because we're gonna be in the kingdom. Everything gonna be perfect. You ain't gotta worry about did my son or my daughter make it to school safely. Safely, there was a school shooting there in St. Louis recently. I think yesterday. See, we're not gonna. Yahweh brought this out. We are His hopeful elect, and when we in the kingdom, we're not gonna be worrying about school shooting. We're not gonna be worrying about not having enough to take care of your children, food on the table, clothes on their back, a roof over their head. You know, a car to get from one place to the next. We ain't gonna need none of that. You know, that right there will be the least of our worries. Especially not a car. But I'm just speaking in general compared to, here compared to in the kingdom. You know, if we're going to be perfect, we're going to be in those celestial bodies. We'll never break down, you know. And just this image right here showing the father kissing his son, you know, that's going to be special because, when the men of Yahweh Bashim Shah, the elect, when we are in the kingdom, we're going to have multiple sons, multiple daughters, you know, and they all going to be perfect. And we ain't going to have a fear in the world of what's going on in their life. They're not going to get sick. They ain't going to need formula, you know. They ain't going to need all that, you know. For a lot of kids love to play, with all types of stuff in the backyard. They pick up a frog or they just kids would do anything, pick up anything that's nasty and dirty because they don't know no better. you know but in the kingdom, we're gonna be our children will be able to play with alligators, lions, tigers, snakes, poisonous snakes, but it's not going to do anything to them. The good Lord gonna have that spirit of perfection and those animals not to harm us, and we're gonna be over those animals and reptiles and stuff like that. They're gonna fear us. Even this little boy here, they're gonna fear him. You know, so in the kingdom, we ain't gonna have no worry. Today, in this world, we worry. We worry if our kids getting bullied, if our kids going to, graduate and get a job, or go to college, or go in the army and not have to fight a war. Go to college and get a good job, or you know just you know, go to college and feel their son, their daughter might end up getting turned out or get put on drugs or something like that. Parents in this cardinal world that we live in, run by Esau, we tend to worry, you know. But if you in the truth and you believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you know, your worries should be less than the average person. And if your son is in the truth with you, Yahweh Bashim Hashai is with you, but also we still, in this sinful world, we still got to carry out certain judgment. That's why, we pray that Yahweh Bashim Hashai show mercy on us on what we did in our past life, because we don't know what we did in our past life, you know, and by us, asking him to show mercy on us, to forgive us for what we did in our past life, that judgment, he might decide to go ahead and wipe it away or make it light. You never know. Yahweh Bashim Shai, they work in mysterious ways. They have their way, and we can't change that. All we gotta do is stay on the righteous side of him, and have a contrite spirit. Really mean what we say and really feel what we say. What I mean, when you hurt inside about something that you did, you know, how about Shem Hamashah? They can feel it. They know if you lying or you just saying something just to blow smoke. So, and also, like I said, I took the picture here this morning at 1:44. I just got through giving my father some water, and I went to go look at the video, and this here popped up. So, you know, it's a special number. It really is a special number, because we want to be part of the elect, that 144,000 or that 1/3. We want to cross over from this life into the next life, to live in the kingdom and have children, have multiple children. It says so right here. Now let's go, since we at it, let's go into Isaiah 60. It says here, a little one shall become 1,000. So when we cross over, and the 1/3 of our women also that cross over too. Listen, for us having children, for labor, women won't have to worry about labor anymore. Having children would probably be like for a woman just getting up in the morning, from sleeping. She ain't gonna go through no pain, and she ain't gonna mind having all the children by her husband at any time. And he's gonna be able to have multiple wives. You know, and multiple wives is all through the scriptures. Now, is it prosperous right now to have multiple wives? No. Now, if you had a woman that was raised up in the house, you had two or three, different women that were raised up in the house that saw their mama, they saw two women in the house and one father, and this woman understood that man can have multiple wives, and she don't have a hissy fit behind it. Then if you choose to go that route, then so be it. But she has to be raised up in that. Most women that say that, okay, I can handle it, a lot of time they can't. So it's not expedient, it's not important right now to try to live, try to have multiple wives, because you never know what type of spirit that woman might have, and she gonna listen to another woman or find out that she's living in the house with another woman and him, and then, hearing her girlfriend say, "Girl, that couldn't be me. No, 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 I'll do this and I'll do that," and just that quick, some old evil spirit jump in her, and then she come wreck up everything. Wanna put you in handcuffs. So it says in Isaiah 60:22, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. The Lord will hasten it in his time. So, like I said, dealing with our children, we're going to have multiple children, and we're not going to worry. We're going to have brothers that crossed over, they're going to be perfect just like the next man, and they're going to have children, and their children going to play together. We ain't got to watch out for them. When we tell them, listen, y'all can go out there and have your fun with Esau, if beat him up or whatever. Tell him you want to ride on his back or whatever, and from sun up to sundown, just play with him like he's a, a, a zoo animal or whatever, you know, and we don't even have to even watch our son, because the thing is, they're gonna have spiritual power, to put them hands on Esau to get out of line. But Esau, he don't get out of line. No, because he gonna know better. You know, he know there's gonna be some extreme way of him dying and then being reborn, not reborn again, but he gonna come back. Well, yeah, reborn again. Then he gonna go right back through the same thing. It's gonna be a horrific death for him. So he ain't gonna want to do any harm to our children, you know. But like I said, going back to that 144, that's a special number for a lot of men and women that are in the truth. So I'm gonna read a little bit here in Isaiah 60, and how the kingdom is going to be for us and our family. Lord willing, we are His hopeful elect that will be in the kingdom. And basically, I mean, I can read a whole book, but I'm gonna start. Well, I might as well. I'll read the whole thing. Isaiah 61. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Verse 3, the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and the king to bring to the brightness of thy rising. So the Gentiles, the other heathen nations or whatever, they're going to come, to us to pretty much, do our will, They're going to be working for it pretty much. It says, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and king to brightness of thy rising. For lift up thy eyes round about and see, all day gathered together they come to thee. Thy son shall come from afar, and thy daughter shall be nursed at thy side. So they gonna come pretty much to serve us. 5. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thy heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee, and the forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee. So they gonna come, the forces of the Gentiles are the heathen nation. They're gonna come with the best of the best to give to us, to serve us. Salaki, let me pause this for right quick. Salaki, I'm back. The Gentile, they're gonna bring the best of what they got, to please us, to serve us, because they're gonna know that that Yahweh Bashim Shai is only for us, and they're going to pretty much bow down to us and do what we tell them to do. 6. The multitude of Campbell shall cover thee, the dromedary of Midian and Alpha. You have to forgive me on some of these words. All day from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and incense, and they shall show forth the praises of the Lord. So, they're going to be praising the Lord too. They're going to be, giving the best to Yahweh Shai children, the children of Israel. 7. And all the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee. The ram of Nubatha shall minister unto thee. They shall come up with acceptance on my altar, and I will glorify the house of my glory. Who are these that fly as a cloud, and as the drove doves to their windows? So I mean, they gonna be coming from everywhere. Like you see hundreds of birds on the power line or on top of a building. They're gonna be just flocking everywhere we go, because we're gonna be the shit in the earth. You know, and in a good way. We're gonna be really truly the salt of the world. You know, and they're gonna want all types of knowledge and wisdom from us. To better themselves. Even though they still gonna have those terrestrial bodies, we're gonna have celestial bodies. We're gonna have that God type body. We'll never break down. We'll live forever. They won't. See, that's the difference. We'll live forever, but they won't. You know, but they're gonna come back into the earth just like we are today. We die, we come back into the earth, we live again, and we die again, and we come back into the earth again. So they're gonna be living their life like that, but we won't. We'll be living eternally. Surely the owl shall wait for me, and the ships of the Taurus first, to bring thy sons from afar, thy silver, and I go, and there go with them unto the name of Yahweh thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. And the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and thy king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. So again, the people from other nations, they going to praise us. They're going to come build our temple, our kingdom. They're going to do all types of work for us. Their kings are going to minister unto us. you know. Verse 11, therefore thy gate shall open continually. This is going to be continuously in the kingdom of the Gentile, coming in and out, bringing their best to the children of Israel. Everything that was taken from us, we're going to get it all back, plus more. Therefore, again, let me read it again, 11. Therefore the gate shall be open continuously. They shall not be shut day nor night, that man may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentile, and that their king may be brought. Day in and day out, this is going to be a service. I mean, we won't have to lay a finger down or nothing. Verse 12, for the nations and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Ye, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So if any kingdom decide to get buck wild and want to act like they more than what they are, hey, they're going to perish. So they have no choice but to bow down to us, to give us their best, because we're going to expect the best, because we are the best. All because Yahweh Bashim Hamsai says that we are his chosen children. 13, the glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, the box, and the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my feet glorious. 14, the sons also of them that afflict thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. so, so it said that the nations, the sons, the men that afflict Israel, they will come bowing. All they that despise thee shall bow themselves down to the sole of their feet. That's rulership. And a blessing is what? Having slaves, being in control, telling them what they can do and what they can't do, having them to work our land, having them to build our sanctuary, having them to say, hey, go take my son, put him on your neck, put him on top of your head, and he better not fall, you know. We're gonna be in rulership. That's the type of power we're gonna have, but it's gonna be way much more than that. But I'm just giving a little eye opener. 15. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an internal excellence, a joy of many nations. Wow. We're going to be a joy of many nations. Won't nothing be boring. Won't nothing uh, 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 will go bad with us. We're going to be the joy of many nations. The heathen nation are going to praise us. The heathen nation are going to be happy to be around us because there will not be a dull moment being with us. 16. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentile, and shalt suck the breast of the kings, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. 17. For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stone iron. I will also make thy officer peace, and thy extractors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in the land, wasting or destruction, nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy wall salvation, and thy gate praise. So, like I said in the beginning, we won't have no worry about our children being hurt or harmed. We won't be worrying about also our wives, being hollered at or being hit on by another man or whatever, because we're going to be in perfection. And the heathen nation, they're going to know what not to do and what to do, And if they decide not to salute us when we walk in, wherever we are, they're gonna bow down and salute us. And if they don't, we have the power to do what we want. It said that we're gonna beat them with a rod of iron if they get out of line. Verse 19. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither the brightness shall the moon give light unto thee. But the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy glory, and thy God thy glory. The sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself, for the Lord shall be thy everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. Mourning shall be ended. We're going to be in perfection. We're going to have the laws and commandments in the inner parts. We're going to be just like Yahweh Shai, but we're going to be underneath Yahweh Shai and underneath King David. But we're going to have the power. We're going to know what these laws and commandments. We're going to know every bit of the Bible, what it said to do and what not to do. That's what I mean by, being like Yahweh Shai, knowing this word. Won't be no more darkness in the land with the children of Israel. Like I said, we're going to be perfect. The laws and commandments are going to be in our inward part. And also the heathen nation, they're going to know it too, because we're going to teach them. We're going to tell them, you know. Verse 21. Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hand, that I may be glorified. 22. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in his time. Well, I hope this lesson was edifying. Like I said, hey, in the kingdom, when we have our children, we will have to worry about the things that we worry about in this world, because our children are going to be praised right along with us. They're going to bring the best of the best. And that's what we're looking for. We're going to get the best through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because he's going to grant it to us. He's going to give it to us. It was already ordained to us. When Jacob um, um, was granted the kingdom, he was ordained to have the kingdom, So I'm going to end it right there. Hopefully this was edifying, and I'll see you on the next lesson. Shalom.